Hello and welcome to my video today. It's been a while since I've done something with my Model 3. And by the way, this is a Gen 1 2018 Model 3 long range rear wheel drive. And I purchased it 8 years ago this month, and it has about 75,000 miles. I don't drive it as much these days, but I still like to do some cool things with it. And I got a new item in from EVBase, and this is an undercarriage skid plate that is to protect the coolant lines in the front area of the Model 3 or the Model Y. This is also good for both the pre-refresh and the new versions of the Model 3 and Y. If you're interested in purchasing, I have the link for the EVBase item in the video description. Don't forget to use code RANGER for a discount. I'm going to unbox and install and show you what it looks like. So let's get started. And here we go. Here's the box for the Model 3 and Model Y lower chassis coolant line skid plates. And inside we have a warranty and support sheet here with phone number and email and website. And we have some QR codes for the tutorial manual and video. And we have the skid plates themselves in here, and we also have some screws. These are the self-tapping screws. Several of these are going to be used on each one. If you have a original Model 3 like I do, this is all that's going to come with the kit. If you have the refresh, it's going to come with additional screws and washers. So look for that if you have the new versions of the cars. Let's take it out and have a closer look. So here we go. Here is one, and here is the other. So as you can see, they are mirror images of each other. This is supposed to be carbon steel. Let me do a quick test with my magnet. And yes, it is steel. Pretty thick and looks to be in pretty good condition here. So these are made from reinforced carbon steel, and these are going to be protecting the lower part of the car where you have sensitive items such as the coolant pipes, and protected against bumps, road debris, collisions, anything in the road that may damage. So this is definitely something good to have because you don't want to have any problems in that area near the battery. So from looking at the design, this is for the left side of the car. It's going to be installed roughly in this position here. And we have a bolt that we're going to remove to put through that. And then we have the additional screws that come with the kit that go through these openings at the top. And the same thing with the other one that is going to be for the right side. These coolant guard plates simply bolt into place over the factory panels, reusing the factory mounting points and hardware, so there's no cutting, drilling, or permanent modifications needed. So this is an inexpensive way to protect that area of the vehicle. So let's bring the car into the shop and get started. Here are the tools and items needed for the project today. A set of ramps for getting the car lifted up. You could also use a floor jack and jack stands. 2 wheel chocks to keep the car from moving. A Phillips head screwdriver. And a ratchet wrench with a 10mm socket. All right, now I'm going to take my Model 3 and pull into the garage and slowly go up the ramps. And when I hit the top of the ramp, I'm going to stop. Now I pulled the Tesla onto the ramps, And now I'm going to take the wheel chocks and place them on the rear tires. And now I should have enough clearance to work on the skid plates that are going to be installed on the left and right sides of the car, roughly where I'm pointing. So this is the front right tire, and we're looking at the mud guard, and just inside this area is where we're going to be working. If I take the skid plate, and this is the one for the right side, I'm going to just roughly put it in to show you what it looks like. So it's going to go in this position right here. You can see it's form fitting right there. So we have this bolt here that we're going to remove. And then we have all of these screws that are going to go in where the screw holes are. So let's get started with that. There we go. I'm going to place the skid plate in the correct position. Then I'm going to take that bolt and then re-thread it in here. All right, so I got the bolt in here, and now I'm going to put in all of the screws. So this is going to hang a little bit until I get those screws in place. Push the plate all the way up, and then I am going to do the first screw in here. These are self-tapping and pretty easy to install. All right, so I got the first one in. And screw them in until they're snug. So we got the 3 on the top. Now we got the remaining on the bottom. And the final one right here. So we have 6 screws in total, plus the 1 bolt holding it in place. Check to make sure they're all snug. And there we go. Super easy installation. And then this gives you much better protection in this area right here. Most of the undercarriage has the thin fabric that's right here, or the thin plastic right here. So this gives added peace of mind for any road debris that you encounter. I'm going to do the same thing on the left side now. Now we're on the left side of the car. I'm going to take the other skid plate and I'm going to show you the rough fitment of where it's going to go. The curved part goes towards the front and it fits right in there. So just like before, I'm going to remove this bolt. All right, so the bolt and the washer is out. Then I put the bolt through the opening like that. And then this goes in position. I'm going to hand thread the bolt back in. Push the plate so it's all the way up and then start inserting the screws and tightening them in. So I got the 3 screws in the front. Now I have 3 more back here. And lastly, right here. Check all 6 for snugness. So here's a closer look at it installed. And one nice thing is if you have the mud guards on your vehicle, these skid plates don't interfere, which is really nice because I like having my mud flaps here. Keeps the rocker panel clean. Now I'm all done with the vehicle. I'm going to remove the 2 chocks from the rear and then slowly back up off of the ramps. Well, that's about it. A super easy installation. Maybe one of the easiest modifications I've done on my Model 3. I'm going to keep an eye on those 2 plates and see how they work over the next several weeks and months and let you know in a future video. If you are interested in purchasing, I have the link for the EVBase plates in the video description. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.